know I got a lot, but I need some more, yeah. If I catch the ops, then I'm up and score, yeah. I can't see it, thing fake walk. I can't see it, thing fake walk. Yeah, they like Stevie, they can't see me. I'm in that guinea. Wanna feed you, need me, she won't please me. Like me, they like mine, like me, she like mine, like me, she like mine, like me, she like mine.
Man, I need it. Water, tell like water. Need it, tell like water. Daughter, she took. I'm not vegan. Yeah, I bet I put on a see it, put on them buses. Have it gone by the weekend. Water, I'm on the deep end. I'm on the deep end. Yeah.
I can't see it, thing fake walk. I can't see it, thing fake walk. Yeah, they like Stevie, they can't see me. I'm in that guinea. Wanna feed you, need me, she won't please me. Like me, they like mine, like me, they like mine, like me.
It's the NBA brought to you by 2K Sports on this very special Easter Sunday. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Craig Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. We have an interconference showdown here in Boston where the Celtics will square off. This game against Sacramento is the first time they've met this year. In the two meetings last year, they came away with wins, never losing.
Yeah, an interconference matchup, and these are two teams at different ends of the spectrum as far as the talent is concerned.
And this Celtics squad looking like the Celtics of old.
Yeah, always a tough squad when I was playing, and it's looking like that again. You got a great mix of young players and veterans, and don't be surprised if Boston is back on top very soon.
Very soon.
And a little contact on the shot, but Conley with the laser focus on the finish.
And they double up Doncic. At the elbow bowl. Pass to Ayton. And no good that time. And so it's Butler with it. He'll bring it up for Boston. We're about 1 minute into the first. Shot clock at 6. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That one on Ayton.
And Butler just can't be stopped. I mean, even when the D knocks him around, he keeps his focus on the basket. Well, he'll run through a wall to win, but sometimes Jimmy Butler can drive his coach up a wall. Despite that tendency, though, to embrace conflict, this guy is working.
Here's Butler. The shake. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
And Butler has some insane handle, created it and just carving his way through the defense. Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys. to Conley. Back to Butler. It's hauled in by Warren. And Greg, last season, Butler and Spoelstra got into it on the sideline. We all saw it. It was an interesting moment.
I think that's a good way of phrasing it. That manic intensity, perhaps necessary at times for a player who competes as hard as Jimmy.
Ideal way to start the game. Come out of the gate and knock down all but one of your first 5 shots.
And here is Rozier. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. T.J. Warren picks one up.
Butler is just hard to guard inside. Really good at using his body to create contact against the defense at the basket. Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
It's not often you see him fail to deliver at the line like this.
And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
The shot by Sexton, no good. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Doncic. Outside, Warren. The Kings need to get off a shot here. Ayton. With the clock winding down.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
Young with no one around. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss.
And I think back to when Sacramento Kings hired Mike Brown as their head coach. There was almost universal praise for that move.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And now, the first timeout called here for Boston. Celtics trailed by 6. And Richard, when it comes to Mike Brown, it's easy to understand why he was such a popular hire.
Yeah, you're talking about a guy with a ton of NBA experience, and he has taken the team to the finals. He had the confidence of the Kings players from day one.
And he left a world championship team, so he brings that pedigree, RJ, with him to Sacramento.
Yes, sir.
Pass to Beauchamp. Here's Beauchamp. Here we go, one-on-one. Rebound by the Kings.
Give the defender credit. Willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Backed by great length, I call Young a reliable interior scoring option.
Driving in. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. And stolen by Dunn. And so the first quarter is in the books. Kings lead by 4. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter.
13.
Well, we hope you're enjoying your Easter as we are here, as we get underway once again. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Kings. When you think of half-court offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power, hammering down the two-hand slam. And it's Rozier missing. Kings leading now by 6. Pass to Beauchamp. Fires the 3. And that one is off. The Celtics go the other way with it. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. And it's Butler with the jam.
And once Rozier spots that hole in the defense, he just doesn't hesitate. Just sends the ball to an open shooter.
Throws it down despite the man right in his face. A chance here for a three-point play.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one.
And you watch the way that Siakam plays. It can get you in the open court or in half-court sets. Great forward who gives you a little bit of everything.
And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the beard, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch. David, thank you. And for Siakam, Greg, he almost epitomizes the modern forward.
And that's not to say he's the best forward, but he displays all the skills you now expect from that position. Solid player who any team would love to have.
Siakam outside. And stolen by Dunn. To the right side.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense. Just enough resistance to force them as barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Nailed from three-point land. Alexander Walker's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for the Kings. Now a timeout called by Boston.
Give it up for Celtics.
And the Celtics with possession here. They trail by 16.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit, their defensive ability. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor. And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Pass to Alexander Walker. From 15 feet away, Caruso grabs the miss. You're right, defense, it's been terrific. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free. Kevon Looney may be a veteran player, but he continues to overachieve.
Just last year, he set a new career high for reboundings in a single game. As a player, it's your job to keep improving yourself, and Looney has never lost sight of it.
Good on the shot.
And that's what you like to see right there. A solid move to give himself some room and take it inside.
Pass to Alexander Walker. To the wing on the left. Toppin with it. Now guarded by Siakam.
And the Kings look a whole lot different now than they did for most of the 21-22 season. And they were changes that had to be made.
Now when a team suffers a playoff drought like the Kings have, Greg, you can expect some major moves.
And you just hope they can find some stability, Kevin, moving forward. This is a team that's gone through 12 head coaches since the last time they made the playoffs.
Here's Reed. And he converts the layup. Reed's got 6.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
Here's Conley. Reed with the block. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Duke. The 3-ball. Rebound Boston. Now Caruso. And here is Conley. Over Dunn.
And Dunn is a very physical defender. He gives his guy no room to breathe.
And so it's Sacramento. Feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Sacramento leading by 17. Pass to Alexander Walker. And he drives in. Over to the left wing. 3-pointer on the way. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Siakam. Rozier with the steal. Butler feeling it out a bit. Off target with his 3. Now here's Dunn. Knocks it loose. And so it looks like the Kings will retain possession here. The Celtics making a switch here. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Reed with the block. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. Here's Sexton. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Pass to Siakam. Here's Sexton. Richard, you were part of a Cavs team that came back from 3 games to 1 down in the NBA Finals to win the title. Remarkable. Just how hard was that to do?
Well, let me say this. I think it was the greatest championship ever. And I'm not being biased. Those are the facts. They were the defending champion. They had the 2-time MVP. They won 73 wins that year. So for me, that was the most special comeback because we played in the greatest championship of all time.
I'm assuming there was no doubt in your mind at all you would come back, correct?
That's a lie. There was tons of doubt in my mind, but I will say this. When you have a group of guys that stay together when you're down 3-1, it's because you believe in each other and we believed in ourselves.
Certainly, Nikola can hit threes, but come on. He's a 7-footer with touch. Those inside shots, they work too.
Reed misses.
And out of the gates here in this second half, they have not started well. 0 of 3. You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Sacramento moving it around. Back to Dunn. To the inside. 4 on the clock. Pass to Reed. To the left wing. Dunn misses. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for Boston. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. You know, Richard, this is hard to believe, but the Kings haven't made the playoffs since 2006, which is the longest streak right now in the NBA.
And I remember them being 1 game away from playing us in the NBA Finals. So this has been surprising for everyone. Look, Sacramento, they have to prioritize winning because it just has not been working out. And their fans are amazing. They love some playoff basketball. Get those guys some playoff basketball.
And Butler commands hard work from his teammates. He demands they want to win as much as he does. Nice work to get it inside, and
draw the contact.
He's gone 1 of 1 in the game so far from the line. By the looks of it, the Hall of Fame class of 2023, Richard, should be loaded. A lot of big names could be headed to Springfield, Massachusetts.
Yeah, it's going to be beautiful to see two of the biggest rivalries, San Antonio and Dallas. Tony Parker and Dirk Nowitzki are on the ballot. And then there's Mr. Wade, Dwayne Wade. We know about that. So there's going to be a lot of rings walking into that ceremony.
A lot of rings indeed. Here's Caruso.
And it's just encouraging to see Luka step up on defense. Must continue to bring that type of intensity.
Sacramento again missing. Celtics trail by 10. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, we see more and more top prospects bypass college or even leave high school early to make 6 figures playing for G League Ignite. Many years going pro at such a young age was something we only saw abroad, but that reality is now here. Kevin?
I like it too, David. The landscape is shifting, and I think for the better. Thank you for the report. And Doncic throws it down.
And guys, the intelligence is evident. When the pick comes, Doncic often makes the right read.
And the rejection by Ayton. From deep three-point range, Sacramento gets it back in a new 14. And Doncic, here we go. A 3 from Warren. And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Mike Conley.
Celtics trail by 12. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. And the rejection by Ayton.
And using that wide reach to reject shots. Ayton can't afford to throw up weak stuff around the big fella.
Pass to Ayton. Back to Doncic. From deep. And so it's the Sacramento Kings with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what
37.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Kings leading out by 10. There's a good screen. Pass to Bull. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And you see defenses trying to be... physical with Bull. That time, contact on the shot had no effect. And you watch the way Doncic runs this offense. He's become a master at the pick and roll. Incredible to see someone run it to perfection.
And Siakam has it in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Austin needs to get off his shot. Rozier. And the rejection by Ayton. The 3 for Doncic. Cans it from downtown. And the Kings lead by 16. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Kings. And stolen by Ayton. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone right now. Doncic with it. Butler covering. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And with Doncic in the pick and roll game, he's so good at such a young age.
It's amazing how well he reads the defense, but he can also freeze the defender or create confusion with that hesitation. He has all the tricks to run it.
Bull, that's good.
Boston.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Time call here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
For Celtics Entertainment.
And so it's Young who brings it up for Boston. It's an 18-point game. Ayton trying to break free. Boston again missing. And that's a foul called on Colin Sexton. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Bangs home the trifecta.
3 points.
And he's showing signs now of life after going scoreless through the half.
Here's Sumner. And even with the ratings going strong, the younger generations often cord cut. How does the NBA engage that audience?
Kevin, I think making game action trend on social media, and when big moments happen for maybe a small fee, allow people to be a part of it. It's like highlights, but live.
And it's Doncic missing.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Outside for Sexton. Here's Sumner. And the layup falls.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by Sacramento.
Doncic outside. Jacks up a three. Good on the triple. Doncic has got 11 in the second half.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Here's Doncic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
What determination from Doncic, pushing his shot through despite some stiff defense to draw the foul.
And for years, it has seemed like Nikola Vucevic has been so underrated. Multi-time All-Star. This is a big man that really does it all.
Outside Butler. Lock at 6. Siakam for 3. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And a new group in for the Celtics.
Young.
Sacramento leading by 19 points.
Edmund Sumner.
Here's Doncic. He can't get that one to fall. So the Celtics will take it the other way. And Richard, it seems as though it's easy to take Vucevic for granted.
Yeah, and it's so strange. He consistently puts up great numbers and plays his role to perfection. A big guy that any team would love to have, especially when you consider how efficient he is.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Kings.
The bench gave him a big lift in this game.
And listen, Kevin, anytime your reserves can perform at a level that high, it puts you in an excellent position to win the game.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for DeAndre Ayton.
And there's no question his defense set the tone for his team and gave them the rim protection they needed. Outstanding effort.
He doesn't get the second one. To the middle. Here's Alexander Walker. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's on Thaddeus Young. And he can't get the first one.
Shooting for Sacramento, Nikhil Alexander.
Good on the second free throw. 11 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Sumner. And that one is hammered home.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one to come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight.
Just make sure you know you can't imagine. Ooh, it's automatic. The life we live is lavish. We don't have to be if we stay. We don't have to leave if we go. Roll some more. See eye to eye, know you feel the rush from a simple touch. Baby, roll some more.
This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline. So Golden State will get the first possession. Outside Curry. Pass to Green. Out to Thompson. The three ball. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot. We've got two teams here that like to play up-tempo, hoping to find lots of fast break points tonight, RJ.
Yeah, it could be tough when both squads have this type of speed. It makes it a little bit harder to escape the defense. And look, everybody will keep the ball locked up tight tonight.
Now, here's James. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
Powerful move by LeBron inside, not letting anything stop him from getting his shot.
Pass to Green. And here's Thompson for three. That shot is off. Now the Lakers take it the other way. James with the ball. Green with the defensive effort.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim. So much to say about Draymond's game. Tough to say anyone else in the league has a larger impact on their team on both sides of the floor.
Puts up a three. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Mr. Reliable, you can count on Green to show up every night.
James with the ball. And Looney picks him up defensively. Shot's good by James. And Richard, the weight that Draymond carries for this team can't be forgotten.
The impact he has on the defense alone is remarkable. But then you factor in the offense ability, bringing the ball up the floor. There is no doubt he is the vocal leader and the heartbeat.
And he gets that one.
Does anybody else think it's just too easy for AD sometimes? Just an easy board and put back.
Out to Thompson. Outside Curry. 5 on the clock. Stolen by Davis. James outside. Pass to Davis. Hachimura, right side. Stolen by Thompson.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And a deep three from Curry. And again, no good by Golden State.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
And James gets it to go.
There's so much power on LeBron's drive. The defense, they just more or less pull.
Looney. And Davis with the block. Inside. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead.
And with their title last season, the Warriors now with 7 in franchise history, no longer tied with the Bulls. They are alone and ranked 3rd all time.
Pass to Reeves. James outside. Shot clock at 6. He connects. And now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Outside Curry. Here's Looney. Shot to end the cold streak. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry.
Got it in close, and unless it's an open 3, that's the key to efficient offense.
Now James. Give him 8. And he banks in the layup. James has got 10.
No, it's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Pass to Looney. Out to Thompson. It's Wiggins on the wing. Back to Thompson. Nice move.
That is a good shot contest by AD. He's got the size. He's got everything there. He might have to pick another shot.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Lakers ahead, leading by a point. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
And let me tell you, when you establish a physical edge, it gives you a mental edge, too.
It's Beasley on the wing. No good with the triple. The Warriors trade. The kick out to Poole. And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it.
When we talk about guys who broke out during the 2021-22 season, Jordan Poole might be at the top of that list, going from a nice rotation player to a legit NBA scorer.
And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
I'm not sure what happened there. His family's in the building. You have to finish this.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
I've been on the edge of my seat courtside. Man, this has been a barn burner.
Out to Beasley. Out left to the wing. Here's Russell. Rebounded by Green. Talking about Jordan Poole, his confidence never wavered, Richard.
No, remember, Poole shot 33% his rookie season. Lots of people kind of wrote him off, but Jordan's always believed in his game. Took advantage of the injuries to Clay and Steph, grabbing those extra shots.
And Green comes to help. Here's Schroeder. Shoots over Kuminga. The bank shot, no good. Poole, right side. Pass to Green. Outside Payton. Back to Green. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. And the Warriors lead by 3.
And finding his teammate in stride, he led his guys perfectly.
And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Here's Russell. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And that one good.
Yeah, inside the paint, Russell stays so nimble, helping him get such a high percentage look.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, guys, Draymond Green suffered through the losing years with the Dubs. He said, quote, "I just couldn't get myself going." Coach Kerr pulled me aside and said, quote, "You have to be the worst player in meaningless games I've ever seen. But I found a love again, and I'm just enjoying playing basketball." Brian?
Hey, it shows, Allie. Thank you. Russell, double team. Pass to Beasley. That falls. Nice assist by Russell. And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, B.A., it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
Timeout call, the Lakers. And the Lakers making a change here.
Once again, your Laker girl.
The Lakers trail. Here's James. And it's James with the jam.
When LeBron is being aggressive on offense, you gotta make a change. You can't let him just have his way.
Now here's Poole. Outside Payton. To the paint. Here's Green. And Davis with the block. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
LeBron is second all-time on the NBA career scoring list. It's just him and Kareem at the top. As long as he stays healthy, the King will set that record.
He's off on the second. Well, with all of LeBron's accomplishments, Richard, how would you rank breaking the scoring record?
For me, it's up there with anything LeBron James has done. This record, I don't think anyone's going to break it.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
Hachimura outside. Here's Reeves. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Beasley for three. Sends it home from three-point land.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Wiggins for three. Another three for Golden State.
With all the attention Clay gets, it can lead to open looks for others. Nice decision.
Hachimura from long range. It's rebounded by Golden State. 20 seconds left to the second period. And a deep three from Curry. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. The Warriors on top, up three. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession.
If you look at the history of the Lakers, they've always had elite big men. That tradition goes all the way back to George Mikan in the 40s. Then they had Will Chamberlain, Kareem, and then obviously we know what Shaq was able to do there.
Poole from long range.
Jordan Poole. That's his first personal foul. First team.
And here's James. To the inside. Pass to Vanderbilt. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Just looks his head. It'll happen if you're pushing a little too hard.
The Warriors leading. The Los Angeles Lakers, home to some of the greatest bigs of all time.
Yeah, Will, Green, Shaq, Al Gasol, the Lake Show many times with all those large dudes, proving that size does matter in this league.
And looking at the Lakers, Richard, trying to recapture their championship level from 2020. What do you think the key is?
Well, when LeBron first got there, their team was way too young. Then last year, probably too many veterans. We'll see how they can kind of find a happy balance in between the two.
Here's Poole. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. And the Warriors lead by 5.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Driving inside. And the shot goes down.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
Time called here as Los Angeles decides to talk it over. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Russell with the ball. Pass to Vanderbilt. Green with the defensive effort. Poole outside. And here's Payton. Now here's Green. DiVincenzo on the wing. 5 to shoot. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Again, the miss by Poole. Here's Reeves. Bamba inside. He got a piece of it. Poole right side. Green up top. Here's Payton. Takes it inside. Good D by Vanderbilt. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Vanderbilt with a screen. Here's Russell. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's going to go on Jordan Poole.
And what has made D'Lo a max player? He puts constant pressure on the defense.
And the three-point shot, so important, Richard. That's something you added after you came into the league. What was that process like?
Well, look, as the game tilted that direction, it was no secret. You have to put in that time. But what I try and tell people is that it took me 3 years before I was able to even become a consistent three-point shooter, and another 5 before I became a good one. So as long as you're putting in the work, you're going to see the results.
Those who evolve are those who stay around. Russell with the ball. Green picks him up. The shot by Russell, no good. The kick out, Curry. Three-pointer. Thompson outside. On the wing, Curry. Out of bounds, it'll be Lakers ball.
Substitution for your Lakers, Anthony Davis.
The Lakers trail. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Commissioner said he's open to change. He said, quote, "We're not holding to bitter tradition. We care a lot about it, but all the factors I think about when we talk about changing the rules, I'm less concerned about that. We should live in the present, be respectful of those records, but also be willing to adjust when it makes sense." PA?
All right, thanks, Allie. From the arc. And the Warriors miss again. Beasley with it. Now Thompson defending. Beasley misses. Back to Curry. The kick out to Wiggins. On the wing, Curry. From outside the arc. Rebounded by the Lakers.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Stolen by Wiggins. On the break. Green for three.
Oh, at the buzzer! Wow! I didn't think he was going to get it off in time. Oh, wow.
The Warriors. 36.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us.
All right, friends, let's get loud for this fourth.
The three is up. No good. And it's the Lakers the other way. James inside. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
He's got the killer instinct. He just wants to attack the rim every single possession.
On the wing, Thompson. Here he goes. A rebound by Beasley.
Okay, that's how you stop a dunk. The defender brings the interference in a big way.
The three from Thompson. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry.
3 points.
And the Warriors lead by 11. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors. Pass to Davis. It's good.
To be honest, Anthony Davis could do this inside the paint. His frame just gives him too much of an advantage.
Curry with it. Now Vanderbilt defending. Here's Looney. And he lays it up and in.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
It's an even 3-on-3 break. And a deep three from Curry. It doesn't go for him. So the Lakers will take it the other way. Here's Russell. Second chance shot. And it's laid in by Davis.
That's a blue-collar bucket right there. Grown man basket. Put in the work. Got a second chance to score.
A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Thompson outside. Lets it go. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
And usually that's a bucket for him. But look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Oh, got a piece of it. And out of bounds. Los Angeles will have it.
What is going on right now?
Timeout called, the Lakers. And this late game timeout, getting a breather here. Important for the players to recharge. This is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with some Gatorade. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what the Lakers coach was going over with his guys. He likes the way they're pounding the ball inside. He said, keep working for high percentage looks. The more efficient that we can be down the stretch, the better chance we have of winning this game. Guys?
Okay, thanks, Allie.
The better shooter you are, the quicker you become. He makes it so hard to guard him in these little moments. He slips past the defense. Somebody help this man. Give this man some help out there. He's doing everything he can to keep his team in the game.
The strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams put a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
The name of the game isn't scoring, it's scoring efficiency.
Curry from deep three-point land. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. And that's a foul called on Stephen Curry. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter.
On offense, Davis keeps his head up and maintains awareness. That's how he spots a wide-open man.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. James inside. Now here's Vanderbilt. That's good. We've got 1:08 left to the fourth. Curry drives in. Outside, Green. Out to Thompson. Pass to Curry. From the wing. And that one's long.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
What he might lack in height at the 4 spot, he makes up for it with his burst.
And so they foul intentionally.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
43 seconds left to play in the fourth. And here's Curry for 3. They grab their own miss. And that's an intentional foul.
Austin Reeves. That's his first personal foul.
Oh, the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker.
Yeah, the first overall pick in 2014, Andrew Wiggins has carved out a nice career as a scoring wing. And just not enough time for them to get back in this game.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result. You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Oh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
Think about the impact that Steph has had on this game. Him and his team have changed the way the game is played. They have ushered in air.
Let's make some noise. All right, time to cheer on your local.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Clock working against them right now.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Hachimura. It falls! What a beautiful shot! Brings him within 3!
Just selling the defense on the pump fake.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
I'm sure Curry could close his eyes and still make these, and, like, frankly, I'm waiting for him to do that. Gets them to fall, and those are huge free throws. It's now a 2-possession game.
Here's James. Stolen by Thompson. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, and there's no question they have to foul. Now, I'm sure they would have preferred to avoid it.
One of the greatest shooters we've ever seen. Thompson is also a proven winner and champion.
Pass to Reeves. Can't connect from 13 feet out. And so it's Golden State winning this one. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
And that'll do it, folks.